Hello! Today is post-stem cells, day 6. I'm just gonna go with positives for today because today I feel super excited because I get to go home tomorrow to my family. So I have nothing but happiness in my heart. And I want to show you something kind of sweet. Well, not kind of sweet, super sweet, that someone had done. Sent it all the way here. I met her once. I know exactly who she is. She has beautiful red hair. We have a kitty. Her name is Bruna, after my papa Bruno, because he made a really funny joke one time. And I'm going to share it with you because it was the best joke he had ever made, because he was super Italian and his jokes usually didn't make very much sense because he'd like miss words and say the wrong words and like the funniest spots, which made him hilarious anyway. But when my gram had passed, I went and sadly passed, God bless her, I went to Papa's house and I helped teach him how to do his laundry, of course. He had to get taught how to do his laundry at 70, what was he, 3 years old? Yeah, that's how great Gram was. She was amazing. Anyways, and after I went and I taught him, I would call him every day on my lunch break at work. So pretty much my entire staff at work knew my papa because I was in the lunchroom and we'd have these great conversations of whatever. Well, this conversation this day was, Melissa, I put my dirty laundry in the washing machine and then I put the wash into the dryer and then I take the clothes out of the dryer and I fold them all up. I go upstairs, I put them away. And then tomorrow when you come over, you bring me a skirt, you bring me an apron, and you call me Bruna. I'm not Bruno no more. I'm Bruna. Which just, like, I never laughed so hard in my life. And it was just the best story ever. And he always had one black cat. So his first black cat was Brandy, obviously, after booze. And his second black cat was Whiskey. Dun dun dun. After the same type of beverage. So automatically when we got our kitty, who's super cute, Bruna. It was just Bruna, and she suits her name. She is awesome and hilarious. So anyways, long story that just came into this awesome other story that this lady that volunteers at the cat adoption center, I'm not gonna cry because it's so kind. She sent me, those are all my crystals that I choose from each day to see what crystal will benefit me for the day. But this lovely, beautiful, cute card of an orange kitty, which I always loved. I've never had an orange kitty, but look at those cute blue eyes. And this is what she said. Melissa, wishing you a positive experience while you are at the clinic. Your inner strength shines through in all of your posts. Your mom posts up on Facebook. This is actually a big anxiety for me, is to be on anything. I'm opening up my health and my world to you guys, and that's something that I'm very thankful that I've done, and all of these beautiful things that have been happening, and I hope that I'm helping others in with some of the things that I say, because I know what I've gone through. Anyways, I pray that your pain will lessen and that the cure will be in the future for this awful disease. I met you once at the cat adoption center at the Seaway Mall, where I volunteer. It wasn't until a little bit later that I made the connection through your mom, Sandra, and Kenny. I remember you. And the kitty Bruna is awesome. She does acrobatic things, like I love indoor plants, so I have a lot of flowers and stuff, and I have this beautiful, I spray painted it. It was old and refurbished, so my husband spray painted it red for me, and because I love the color red, and I put all my plants on there, and she goes all through there like it's the jungle, and then she goes, and the door was open, and you know a door jam, how, inch and a half maybe wide. She jumped like Catwoman, crazy Catwoman, from, which isn't close, I'm talking the stand to the door, and jumped up onto the door, and just, that's her chill spot. That's where she likes to go up and chill. Another thing that I'm actually thinking of, that maybe this was meant to happen. The night before that I was leaving to go to get treatment, I was very anxious and nervous, obviously, and not well. And my Zia Louisa, who is amazing and has been helping me through this whole thing. And I'm not gonna cry. My mom and and we were sitting there, and I had my wheelchair that my friend Lindsay let me borrow, sitting at the front door, and Bruna, the closet door was open a little bit, like to the front closet, and Bruna jumped from the wheelchair up onto the top of the closet. And then I have like a little, at the top of my closet, I have my piece where I put all of my loved ones' belongings. So Grammy and Papa, their flowers are up there, and the picture of them, and Marvin and Simon, their ashes, their beloved dogs, are up there, and pictures of them. Well, doesn't she jump up there and knock, and I have other ashes up there, and knock, not ashes, but the picture of Marvin and Simon down, which is like, I don't know, almost a 5-pound frame of ceramic pugs, and something else. But now that I'm thinking of it, I think she was just saying, Papa, Grammy, Nana, Nano, Marvin, everybody, Ashley, Jennifer, everybody from up above is with me. And at the clinic, they would always have hummingbirds. And I always told Graham, when you come back to me in a bird. And just after she had passed, there was this hummingbird that flew into, I was out in the backyard taking Marvin and Simon out, and this hummingbird flew, and it floated, and it hovered in front of my face. I would say literally for like 10 seconds. I want to say 30, but I know that's exaggerating, but it was a solid like 1, 2, 3, and just hovered there, and it was Graham. And then on a Discovery Channel, I had learned that hummingbirds flap their wings in the figure 8 motion 60 times a second in order to hover, which I thought was cool. That's just a fun fact. But at the clinic, all of the nurses always believe that, well, not all of them, some of them, actually me, I believe, not the nurses, I definitely believe that the birds are our loved ones watching over us. Hummingbirds on the top of the penthouse of literally 90210, hummingbirds like everywhere. Great Graham, Big Papa, everybody above, I know that was you, keeping me safe. And not to mention, out of all names, I named my IV pool, because my IV pool came around with me everywhere. And my good friend Lindsay, she gave me that idea, because when she was really sick, she named her IV pool Henry. And later on, doesn't she move like a couple months later onto Henry Street? Like, what? So weird. Well, Marvin fell down and almost landed on my face in ceramic mode. And it just dawned on me, I actually named my RV pool Marvin. I don't know. Just a weird connection, meant to be connection, I don't know. Marvin was my little man, so Marvin came with me everywhere if I had to go somewhere. But that was just supposed to be a little short tidbit, little video of the positive feeling that I have of going home and the happiness, and I can't wait to see Ryan on cruise. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna squeeze you! And everyone, thank you for everything. I am not going to be doing as many posts when I get home because I have to focus on my healing. That is my priority. I need to heal for my family. So I just want to say thank you. Doesn't mean that I won't pop on maybe in a couple weeks if I'm feeling well. But as of now, today I feel okay. I'm healing. I'm thankful for all of my support and my team at Infusio. I'm thankful for everything, and I will pay it forward. A smile is often started by another one smile. Can't wait to get home. Thank you.